guys, Scott here with SJC Fit. So in today's stretch video, I was going to go over two different stretches that I really like as far as stretching those lat muscles out and then stretching even your lower back and a bit of your upper like cervical thoracic spine, maybe a little bit of your lumbar as well. So first movement, it's going to be kind of funny. You're basically going to be find a wall. So I don't know if any of you have seen a movie where you see the guy that goes into the airport, the alarms go off when he walks through the metal detector and they all have to take him back and he has to basically spread his feet on the wall, put his hands on the wall and basically bend over as they either quote unquote strip search him, whatever. You don't need to do this naked. So this can just be in anywhere where there's a wall. You're going to basically mount up to the wall pretty much like that, like you would see in those movies, those security guards that would pat check you or check you for anything. So basically find a wall that you can go ahead and find a nice shoulder width position with your feet. You're going to go ahead, place your hands as well, shoulder width apart. And what you're going to do is find a nice position where you can kind of create this almost square to the wall. There's still a little bit of a diagonal position. As long as the back's not rounded, we want to keep that back nice and strong and nice and straight. So as you go down to this, what you're going to do is you're going to basically keeping those hands in the same position and kind of not locking your knees out, but in a nice comfortable position where you're sturdy and strong. You're going to go ahead and push that butt back, and you're going to go ahead and extend your head through those arms, through that window, and you're going to feel that stretch. You might hear your back pop a little bit. So you'll create this up like this U, I guess you could say. And go ahead and hold this position for a few moments. I always recommend 15 to 20 seconds in these positions. And as you go deeper, make sure you're breathing out. Don't hold your breath through these stretches. You might actually feel a little bit of the stretch in your hamstrings as well. But we're really targeting that thoracic spine, maybe a little bit of your lumbar, so that lower back. And as you come up, fully extend those hips, maybe go down for one more round. Really stretch that out and see if you can get deeper on this go around. And make sure those knees aren't locked out. Try to keep them in a nice position where they're slightly bent and continuing to breathe. So coming out of that, that's the first movement. That movement is great if you're having some tightness in your back. Maybe you've just done deadlifts or single leg deadlifts, whatever it might be that might have worked your hamstrings. It could have been rowing. That is a great one, and it requires no equipment. All it requires is a simple wall. So knowing that, hopefully you can utilize that into your stretches, especially if you're feeling more sore in that back. So the next one that we're going to go over is going to be working your lats. Now, again, you need no equipment. You just need basically an open space. And what you'll do is, with your hands to your sides in a nice relaxed position, you're going to go ahead and take your right arm first, and you're going to keep your hand pointed towards your body, so towards your midline, and you're going to go ahead and not moving your hips to go with it. You're going to try to keep your hips in the same position. You're going to go ahead and instead slide that other arm down your leg as you're stretching in here, and make sure this hand is pointed straight to the ground. So as you're going, you should feel that stretch along the side of your body. You'll feel it even in your lats. You might hear some popping, that's okay. Now make sure in this stretch that you're not leaning forward, so it shouldn't look like this. It should be perfectly straight. So if you were to look at my forehead, if you were to stand right in front of me, you really theoretically should only be able to see the top of my forehead, the top of my fingers, and the left side of my body. So knowing that, hold that stretch and keep breathing. Inhale and exhale on those deeper stretches. as you're coming out of it. So as you come back up, make sure you come out nice and slow, and you'll do the same thing for the other side. So I'm going to even it out since I just stretched that side out. And you're going to go ahead, keep that arm nice and comfortable on your right side, on your leg, without really moving your hips. Allow your upper body to really feel that stretch and reach with that arm, keeping that palm faced toward the floor. And again, same thing applies from this angle. It should be in practically a nice straight line. You should really only be able to see the left side of my body. I shouldn't be leaning forward, and I shouldn't be leaning back. It should be nice and level. And then come out of that nice and controlled. And that is a great stretch routine to work those side muscles, a bit of your obliques maybe, your lats, and anything in here that really is sore. So combine those two movements into your stretches for the day, and you'll be good to go. So hope this video helps. If you haven't yet, go ahead and subscribe to my YouTube channel by clicking the link below this video, where I'll be able to release more free content every week. And so again, hope this video helps, and we'll see you on the other side. Have a good night. Bye-bye.